welcome to this month's Cuban Network's Not-for-Profit Spotlight. Today I am very happy to be joined by Lauren Smith, who is the Community Outreach Coordinator for Champaign Unit 4 School District, and we're going to talk about the CU one-to-one mentoring. So thanks so much for joining me today.
Sure.
So tell me a little bit about the CU one-to-one mentoring. So the CU, it stands for Champaign-Urbana.
It does,
And
Champaign-Urbana.
one-to-one mentoring. So share that a little.
So CU one-to-one mentoring operates in both the Urbana School District and the Champaign School District, and we've been around for about 27 years.
That's a long time.
It is, yeah. We are a school district program,
Okay.
and we meet cross-district. Our purpose is to match community-based adults with local public school children.
Gotcha.
Generally, we make the matches 3rd to 7th grade. And we are asking our mentors to commit for 1 year to meet with their student during the school day on school grounds. So they do not do anything outside of school. They're not taking them any place or doing anything with them on the weekend.
Gotcha.
It's just during the school day.
And you were saying, so like obviously the University of Illinois is here, so you're not using students, you're looking for community-based.
Right. Yes, and that's because we ask for just a year commitment, but with the knowledge, we're going to ask our mentors to recommit to the student each of the following years.
Gotcha.
So ideally following them all through high school graduation.
Right, so if it goes well, it could be a 10-year commitment.
It could be if you start in 3rd grade, yes. So it is a long-term commitment.
That's pretty awesome. And roughly in a range, how many kids are you impacting? I know COVID probably set things back a little bit, but we're building back from that. And so, so you 400 or 500 kids, you 1,000 kids. Like, where do you usually stand on that?
So right now we have about 450 students that we're working with. We'd like to be a little bit higher. We did lose some mentors during COVID because we could not meet in person. So we are out recruiting for new mentors now. We are meeting in person at the schools.
Okay, great. And so do they come, you said during a school day, but do they like have lunch together? Do they meet in a special classroom, or how does that interaction generally work?
Yeah, they generally have a special place to meet. It depends on the school space. Sometimes it's in the hallway, but the mentor can bring their lunch with them. It is the student's lunch hour most generally. So the student will be eating. Whether the mentor wants to bring a lunch or not is up to them.
Sure, okay. And then you were telling me earlier about your scholarship program. So tell me a little bit about that.
So the CU Scholarship Foundation is separate from the school district, and it raises money to give scholarships to our mentees that graduate. So any mentee who's been in the program for at least 3 years and graduates from high school receives up to $6,000 to further their education. It's any type of post-secondary education. It can be a 4-year school, a 2-year school, a trade school, even a licensing class.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's a pretty big perk for a student to participate.
And we're
I don't know that a 3rd grader would grasp that.
Right. We generally don't talk about it a lot till they're in high school, but we are trying to say we believe in you. We want to see you further your education if you would like to do that.
So I was sharing with you earlier that my father was a mentor for a lot of kids after my brothers and I both all got out of the house, and I would imagine that for the adult and for the kids, it's just that quality time spent. And I know he used to say that the mentees for him, it was just he was there, and he was listening, and he cared. And I would imagine that resonates in your program as well.
It does. Our kids will say, when we ask what they like about the program, it's that somebody shows up, spends time just with them, cares, doesn't judge them. So that is a huge thing, because we always have mentors or people we're recruiting that say, I don't have the skills, I can't do this. And it's just showing up. You really don't need other special skills.
And I'm sure you have a slew of success stories of kids and adults that have been impacted by that. So that's fantastic. So if people wanted to learn more about what you're doing, where would be a good place for them to do that, or how would they do that?
So we do have a website. It's www.cu, the number one, TO, the number one, Okay.
Okay.
So they can check the website, or they can call me in Champaign at the Champaign School District.
Okay.
It's Lauren Smith, and the phone number is 217-351-3722.
Okay, that's great. We'll put that in our, I call our show notes, right? So
Okay.
put this out on YouTube and in the description there. We'll
Okay.
list those as well. Okay.
Okay.
And if people wanted to help, what's the best ways to do that?
So there's two different ways. If you really want to volunteer and you're in this area, we would love to have you become a mentor. Our mentors do go through a 2-hour training class. We offer those twice a year. We have one coming up January 25th of 2022, and the second one will be February 10th of 2022. But we also offer trainings, it would be the fall of 2022. It's every semester, at the beginning of the semester, we have trainings available. So we'd love to have people be a mentor, but if you're not in this area or do not feel you have the time to do this, you can also donate to our Scholarship Foundation. And that is very helpful too. This fall alone, we've given out $75,000 to graduates.
Yeah, that's great. Is that on the cu1to1.org? Is that scholarship information on there? Okay.
Yes.
Great.
Yep.
Well, Lauren, thank you so much for what you do, first of all.
Oh, thanks.
But for spending some time with me too. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Well, thanks everybody for watching. Have a great day.